Hello, this is Professor Brown-Sederberg, and I just want to talk about what I call satisfying the compiler. You will have in your career the experience of writing a program and having your compiler refuse to compile it. The compiler will say that you have a variable that's not been given a value, and you know that it has. Here we have an example of that. I have a simple program that has these three int variables, n1, n2, and larger, and it asks the user to enter in an int, saves it as n1, we do this with keyboard, and then we ask for another one, we save it as n2. Now what I'm trying to do is just print out the larger value of n1 and n2, and that's why I have this int variable called larger. So I say if n1 is greater than n2, larger is definitely n1. If n2 is greater than n1, larger is equal to n2, and if n1 and n2 are equal, larger is equal to n1. I know that larger has been given a value in that logic. Here I print out the value of larger. Now I'll try to compile, and I'm yacked at. My compiler says that my variable, larger, has not been given a value. Well, I know it has because I, in my logic, have covered all the possibility that n1 is greater, that n2 is greater, or that the two are equal. And my compiler just will not compile it. It's saying your variable larger might not have been initialized. I know it has been, but my compiler is disagreeing. So what we do in this case is just satisfy the compiler. What I can do is simply give larger a value, and that's the way to keep the compiler happy. So we'll compile this now. It compiles clean. I'll run it, and here I see that my logic works fine. I'll enter in 3 and then 2. It tells me 3 is the larger. If I run it and I enter in the same values, 2 and 2, it tells me 2. So this is what we call satisfying the compiler, and this will happen in your career, that you'll have a variable that you know has a value associated with it, but your compiler says it doesn't. And so what we do is we just simply satisfy the compiler, giving that variable a value, knowing that that value will be overwritten in the logic of my program. Thank you.